This morning, Cleveland police are asking for your help after a baby was left abandoned in front of a South Collinwood home. Police say they identified the 3-month-old baby yesterday afternoon after the child was found in front of a home on Wayside Road at about 12:30 in the morning. Baby is in good health and remains in county custody as authorities investigate. Anyone with information should contact Cleveland police.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would love to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Blessings and safety to the elect. All right. And it reads, abandonment, infant identified, investigation ongoing. It says the baby, approximately 3 months old, was brought to the police at around 12:30 a.m. Sunday after being found in front of a wayside road home. Okay, and hey man, this is the acts of so-called black women, man. I actually saw a pic of the baby. They just blurred the face out. I was trying to actually find the picture, but they actually blurred the face out, but you can see the other body parts of the baby. It was a so-called black baby, okay? And hey man, these are the curses, man, okay? A mass majority, of these women, of the Israelite women, okay, mainly the black woman, so-called black woman, okay, they don't love their children, man, okay? They may say it, they may act as if they do, but in all actuality, they don't, okay? See, a woman, she'll fucking feed her 3-year-old son, Happy Meals 6 days a week. That ain't love, man. That's not love, okay? A lot of them, they use their children for dependence to get more stamps, okay? See, a woman to have a lot of children, she'll get $1,000 in stamps a month. She'll take 500 of them, all right, sell them for $250 and go buy some weave, okay? And go buy some eyelashes for the club Saturday, okay? And then spend the other 500 on damn Lunchables and Hot Pockets and fruit roll-ups, man, okay? And go buy a tablet and leave the children at home, man, while she at the club partying, okay? That ain't love, okay? But they'll say, oh, I'm a single mother. My baby father walked out and left, man. Okay, he walked out and left. And in most cases, the men walk out and leave because he can't deal with the fucking bullshit of the Israelite woman. And it's just real, man. And sometimes, the woman, take the kids and leave. Tear down the whole household, man, due to her emotions, man. Okay? Let's just read Deuteronomy 28th chapter, man. The 56th verse, I believe, is the point. All right? This is Deuteronomy 28 and 56. It said, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, man, okay? And, these women nowadays, they do the complete opposite, man. You ever see a woman with some too little sandals on, back of her feet just dragging on the damn ground, man, okay? Heel black as hell, man, okay? It says, for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil towards her husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter, and towards her young one that cometh out from between her feet, man. And it's a prime example of a woman's eye being evil towards her baby, man. Okay, you take a 3-month-old baby and just leave it outside, man. Or the baby wasn't hurt. Well, guess what, man? You got damn black bears around Cleveland. Okay, you got damn coyotes. What if a damn coyote would have came across this baby, man? What you think would have happened? The coyote would have ate the baby, man. Okay? This is an example of a woman not caring for a child, man. Okay? And it says, and towards her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for the want of all things secretly and the siege and in straightness wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. And this is about to happen again, man. A lot of cannibalism is going to take place here in Babylon, man, aka America. Okay, a lot of these women, they're going to eat their children. Okay, a lot of these, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. Hey, you know, like the aged nigga woman that be on YouTube, man, always feeding her kids Popeyes and McDonald's and Wendy's, man, every damn day, man. Okay, she's gonna eat her children in that day, man. I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna make sure I do whatever I gotta do for my kids to eat. Well, a lot of these women they ain't gonna be in that. Hey, listen, man. I'm tired of seeing you women come on the comment boards. Well, it's not every woman. If the shoe fit, wear it. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, man. This shit is happening, man. Look at the behavior of the Israelite women, man, in the earth. Okay, look at the behavior of them, man. Look at their parenting, man. Okay. If it ain't you keep your mouth closed, man, and push the like button, man. Okay? Because these things happens. Okay? But the point was made. Let's go to Lamentations, man. This is Lamentations 4 and 3. And it says, even the sea monster drop the breasts they give suck to their young ones, man. Even the sea monsters breastfeed their children, man. Okay? See, a lot of these women, they can even breastfeed their children. They can, but they choose not to. I don't want to, that'll take up just too much of my time. I got things I got to do. I'm trying to pursue my career. I want to go to nursing school. Okay? This is the attitude of the women that's in the earth today, man. Mainly the so-called black Israelite women, man. And the Northern Kingdom women, too. They don't get excluded. Okay? And if it happens amongst these other nations, it's very slim, man. Okay? But it says, even the sea monster drop the breast they give suck to their young ones. Hey, a mass majority of the Israelite women, they love the breastfeed. They don't like the breastfeed. They just shove, Similac down their children's mouth, man. And then when a child get to a certain age, baby get to a certain age, they got all type of health problems. They allergic to this, allergic to that. That ain't love, man. The Lord created, a woman to breastfeed her child, man, because a child received, certain nutrients, man, from the breast milk, man. Breast milk is actually healthy, okay? But then in some cases, you got women that wish they could breastfeed, they can't. Just like you got, brothers in this truth, they be pissed, man, they can't grow a beard, the head of our camp, he be pissed, man, But then you'll have a Jake that can grow a beard. All right, he'll chop his whole beard off, man, and had a smooth face, man. Okay? But it says the daughter of my people is become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness, man. Okay? Because a female ostrich, she's she'll squish her eggs, man. Okay? The female ostrich is cruel to her children. Okay? Hey, and this is why, and if the Israelite woman isn't, cruel to her children, or the so-called black woman isn't cruel to her children, or, why is they leading the woman in the earth in abortions, man? It was a billboard that says, while people is, in the uproar about, police officers killing so-called black men, well, look at look how many, so-called black men that the so-called black women have aborted. She got, a lot of bodies under her belt, man. If you want to be technical, man. Okay? But that was just the point, man. A young Israelite baby, left on a busy road, man, by her mother. Okay? I'm a single parent, and, I was under stress. My baby father left me. All right? And you're the one that caused the stress, man. Nagging, all of your emotions, because men got, and he got another woman on the side, man. This is why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has to destroy this place with you people with it. And just push the restart button, man. So, hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to end giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, Till next time, shalom.